Greetings and salutations to you people of the interwebs, and welcome to this week's edition of Transformer of the Week, where I'm going to be looking at this gal. This is Slash from the Power of the Primes. Yeah, it's one of the Legend class figures. It's a Dinobot. It's a new Dinobot. Kind of new. Slash first kind of joined the Dinobot roster in Age of Extinction in the movieverse, but this is the first time this character's been reimagined into like the G1 continuity and kind of matching. And I love how it's matching all the aesthetics of the OG Dinobots without golds, metallics, and reds. Yeah, really fits in that. I really like. So she's got the plastic, clear translucent plastic head that's then painted gold underneath, so it really matches how the toys looked in 1980s where we always go back to. But I like little red eyes as well. That's quite cool. She's got the kind of this bit here is supposed to click into place, but it doesn't click in. It kind of just rests there. It doesn't click in hard, so it's actually it's a looser joint than a head swivel is, which is a shame. So she can look up a lot, which is good because she's only quite a tiny figure, Legend class. So all those other Dinobots should be having to look up to. Can open her mouth really wide. So I can run at you. These arms. Again, where that pegs in, it's not quite. There you go. It's working. It's working. So these can just do a 360, tearing into people. They look quite vicious. They would have been quite nice in chrome. Those ball joints at her thighs there, and then also a swivel there. And a knee joint. You can kind of unplug these from the hands to give a bit of a foot movement if you want. So she got plenty of articulation. So if you want to try and get her into some kind of dynamic running pose, you can do. I'm not sure how well that'll actually stand up. Not really, but you know, that's quite cool. Just for playing with. Velociraptors, obviously made famous from the film Jurassic Park, which is one of my favourites, so I quite like that. I don't know what the Legend size class really says about what size the Velociraptor really should have been compared to people, but there it is. Anyway, you can get a little man and put it inside of her. Fuck you, Hasbro. If you want, this man can ride her. Doesn't sound any better, does it? Doesn't. So you flip up this hatch here, and all the Dinobots back in the day had these little hatches, and as a kid I never knew what they were for because we didn't have Diaclones and stuff, so we just had the Dinobots that had these hatches that you could put pilots in, but we never really knew about that because it wasn't a thing for them, so they just had these mysterious things, and as kids we just always just wonder what they were for. There we are, that's what they're for. You can have this man. Go in there. I don't know if that powers her up, it empowers her any kind of way, but yeah, if you want, it looks cool enough. Let's take her out. Take him out of her. Power of the Primes, yeah. So my Slash, the card it came with, is Micronus Slash. Power links to share her tracking ability. So she's like the tracker of the Dinobots, which is cool. It's a nice function in there to make her essential member of the team, and also something that's not actually covered by any of the others at the moment. So yeah, she is a Transformer. She does transform, so let's just close them out there. Where should we begin? Let's begin here by pegging that section. You can, to be fair, you can like see right through, which is a shame, but We'll allow it. We'll forgive that. Move those over there. Open this hatch. Stick that head kibble in there. Close that hatch. Pull that down. Separate them. Spin those thighs. Spin those thighs. Put those toes out. Toes out. Move these arms down. Unplug these feet. Like so. Unplug these feet. And there is Slash in a robot mode. I really like it. She looks like a go-getter. She looks like this plucky Dinobot who's like, everyone else is kind of like a grumpy so-and-so in the team, and she's that one who's like, maybe a bit sarcastic, but come on, gee fellas, come on, let's go, have an adventure. And they're all right, oh, bloody hell, Slash, come on. Stop being so eager. But I like her. I really do. It's got plenty of character. Again, these thighs now, shoulder joints, so they can go out quite far because they've got a nice cut there. If you spin them too much, they'll come off. They'll go back in nicely. Again, got the gold in there, the silver. Really, a lot of paint on there. Tyres don't get this amount of paint, do they now? So then that's translated to a bicep swivel, no wrist swivel, but nice elbow joint. No waist swivel, but ball joint here, so she can do not so much back, but plenty, beyond 90 forward, some high kicking, thigh swivel, nice deep knee bend. Toe can kind of point if you want pointy toes. So yeah, all in all, just a really cool figure. No accessories. But, they've done a blinder with these legend class figures. That's all I can say. I mean, I keep saying cliff jumper, beachcomber, cliff jumper, beachcomber. So hard to remember, is it, Richard? Beachcomber. Again, was another class toy, and this one again feels really solid. I think they put as much plastic in the Legends class as they do in the Deluxe class nowadays. There is a bit, there's a head swivel here, and you can see they have, waffled out the back of the head there, so there's no brains in there. But, as a tinier figure, the gaps aren't as bad because they're only quite small gaps. The plastic itself looks like it's actually thicker. There's a point I'm making. Hasbro know how to make Legend class, and just like Beachcomber, she's a good figure. And unlike a lot of the other figures in the primer of the Prime's toy line, she's an original character. I like that. Original-ish, if you don't class Age of Extinction, which really, this is not really Age of Extinction / it's a reimagining for the G1 continuity. G1 for life, yo. It's not a G1ers get a bad rap, but G1 is constantly be reinvented, and that's what it's the Prime. Oh god, Optimus Prime, but the Prime continuity, isn't it? It's the you think about the different of a multiverse. G1 is the Prime, is the through line, the constant one that constantly changes and adapts and brings in new things that it likes from the other continuities and go, well, I like this and I like that. And that's when, for me, that's my G1. My G1 is the G1 that constantly evolves when it goes, yeah, we'll have that and we'll have that and we'll have that. And I'm glad they've ported Slash over to the G1 continuity and created it as this new female Dinobot to add to the team. Now, what wasn't too keen on is that even though I think the Legend class is a great toy, she's tiny compared to all the other Dinobots. She's quite a small legend class as well. So she's tiny. Which is a shame. I mean, it would have been nice for it to be deluxe class, but that's the way it is. But that's not where I put her, because I got rid of my Power of the Prime Dinobots because I didn't really like them that much. What I like to do is the Iron Factory Knights of Ashura, or whatever they call them. They're War Within Cybertron mode Dinobots. I like to really display her with these guys. I mean, these guys are a bit more... well, she's a lot more vibrant in colours than these guys. Got quite a dulled down colour palette of the Iron Factory guys. And they have, vehicle modes, not dinosaur modes, so they don't fit in that well. But it's nice to have her on the team where she's just a little bit smaller than the other guys and not a lot smaller. So I think she fits in quite well, but she just needs some weapons. It would be nice if they had some spurs of these, because it is 5mm ports. Oh, yeah, I like that. So we had some spur weapons. That'd be pretty cool. She looks really great with that. So that is my look at the Power of the Primes / Dinobot / It's worth picking up. Really is. I'd get a hold of this one. It's a fun figure, a new character, something a little bit different than a norm. And that's why she's this week's Transformer of the Week. Join me next week. There'll be more Transformers and the more weeks. And coming up, we'll be having an end of year, the top 10. I'm going to do top 10 Transformers and my top 10 just general action figures, not including Transformers. So we're going to have that probably not next weekend, but the weekend after, coming up to New Year. Until then, be excellent to each other. Party on, dudes. And because you deserve it, thanks again for all you new subscribers out there. The channel's really quite a few new people. It's good to see you. Be excellent to each other. Party on, dudes. Yeah, like I say, you deserve it. Let's do a fist bump. Bestow! Fisto!